to the show. Sophisticated Ignorance. Chris and Corey. Let's go. Sit back, vibe, have a drink. We're about to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of laughs and a whole lot of ignorance, man. This one for the culture. So tap in, vibe out, grab a seat, you know what I'm saying? Make sure your house nice and clean, burn a candle. We're about to get into it. Yeah. Sophisticated Ignorance.
Welcome back. What's going on? What's going on out there? We back in the building once again. Y'all know what's going on.
The classroom.
Back in the classroom again. As always, I am one of your ignorant hosts tonight. My name is Chris, and I'm here with JJ and Cliff, as always. Shout out to our fourth ignorant host, our illustrious Corey Mack, who's not here right now, man. You know, he doing big things with the Bigger Than You Foundation, as we've mentioned before. So shout out to you, Corey. When you listen and you hear it, just know we always talking about you, because I know your ass be sleep.
Good or bad.
Good or bad. Exactly.
Y'all know how we start. So how was y'all weekends, fellas? Y'all do anything extravagant, anything crazy, anything good, anything bad? All in between?
JJ, you can start.
I actually shot a video.
Oh yeah,
Was it a music video?
Yeah,
music video
is a
I gotta
talent.
check that.
He
I
talented.
know I love music, man.
Yeah, I was in a music video.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So like I was my role was basically the role of the bigwig executive person that was there.
Boy was sharp as always.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll show you guys some of the clips from behind the scenes, X, Y, and Z.
Got a celebrity here.
Yeah, he's a celebrity now. He's a celebrity.
I wish.
That was the. I meant we was having a conversation about it. That was the young lady you talked about a couple episodes ago, which you met at the
Nigerian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dope.
Yeah. So we did the video. I ended up being like the big wig guy that they're trying to convince for the deal, and somehow I ended up liking the music so much I started playing the piano.
Oh, that's what's up.
So I'm in the
production.
Yeah.
Nice. Is it out yet?
No, not yet.
You got
not
definitely.
Can you say the name of the song?
Are
you allowed to do
that?
I
was gonna ask.
Don't do that.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't do it. Just wait.
But
hey, y'all look forward to my dog acting debut.
Yeah,
I'm sure it went well. You do anything crazy, Cliff?
Nah, man. I had my son all weekend this weekend.
Daddy duty.
So
yeah.
You know, that was it. He tore at the house. He's taking ornaments and throwing them like baseballs. So that's it, man. He's terrible.
Same.
Really awful.
I got to go in reverse sometimes because I can't remember what I did Saturdays. I never can remember. Shoot. I know yesterday we had our first brunch board meeting, so to say, for the Bigger Than You Foundation. That was pretty dope. And then afterwards, I took my daughter to the park. She said she wanted a bike for Christmas. So, you know what that means. I know what I did Saturday now. We put up the Christmas tree and decorated and all that stuff. And just ran a few errands. Ain't do nothing crazy. Trying to get ready for her birthday, which is coming up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Me and yours got this around the
literally
same time.
like a day apart, right? Or
13th.
Yeah, hers is 11. So it's like 2 days apart.
Yeah, man, we got parties coming up.
I don't want to talk about it.
We got parties coming up.
I don't want to talk about it, bro.
It is what it is.
Ooh.
I don't want to talk about it.
When the party is for you?
12th, this Sunday.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, I
sent the invitation for ours. Ours is the 18th is here though.
Okay, my birthday is the 17th. So
my dad's birthday is the 8th.
That's crazy.
Wow, a lot of
my mom prayed
birthdays.
that wouldn't happen.
She's
like, please don't let his birthday be the same day.
She'd be super hot. But yeah, that was a weekend, so to say.
Why she
nothing else crazy? Hey man,
off story.
Hey, you know,
all I'm gonna say.
Story.
Oh no, I got
not even. She just don't like that nigga.
I was gonna say. Life of the Party, Andre's second half of his verse when he was talking about his mom and dad.
Oh, okay.
Right. All right, just don't like that nigga. Yeah, that's what it is.
Gotcha.
But yeah, man, that was it. So y'all want to go ahead and jump into these current events?
Let's knock them out, big dog.
If anybody's not been under a rock, and hopefully you haven't been, God forbid no rocks is falling on you, you would have heard about the Michigan school shooter. Unfortunately, it's bad news, but I figured we start with the negative stuff and then we can jump into the funnies later. If I'm not mistaken, a young man named Ethan Crumbley, if I'm not mistaken, that's his name.
Yeah, 15
shot up a school, 15-year-old kid in high school. No motive that I've read of yet. I just put an article up earlier on CNN when I was prepping for the episode, and I was reading like that the school was notified he had a gun, had an opportunity to check his backpack and locker, but they didn't do it.
Who notified him?
That was an article. I don't know. They just said that school officials had legal grounds to search the suspect's backpack and locker, but did not do so. When they asked why they didn't, they just said, we don't know exactly if that weapon was in the bag, where it was. We just know that it was at the school and he had access to it.
All right, they would shut down full schools if somebody called
if it was
and said there's something at a school.
Bro,
They didn't have to say it was a bomb.
they might prosecute some of the school staff. Though.
Oh, well, what's going to happen is they're prosecuting the parents. The parents are in custody.
Bro, them people nuts. They took off.
They took off.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And so this is the thing where it gets tricky for me. They want to say Detroit, a Detroit suburb. That's 45 miles away from Detroit. That's not
Did
Detroit.
you see the peaceful little picture they've been trying to share of him? Like he looked like the kid. He looked like Stuart Little.
All right, so that's the thing.
one I seen, he was kind of disheveled. I think they had just arrested him or something.
Yeah, the meth looking one.
Yeah.
They look like they don't.
But you know they're gonna try and this is the age of spin.
Of course,
so
they tried, but of course, the internet and the internet police did not let it happen.
The internet does what the internet does.
I'm a little, so maybe y'all can help me out. So I understand that he's been charged with different charges that are separate from a lot of school shootings than when they happen. So like he was charged with like a terrorism charge, which again,
that is domestic terrorism.
But what I'm saying is that's never happened before.
I think they might say,
maybe they're
trying to up the charges so people stop. Maybe it's a deterrent, or they could just never mind. I ain't even gonna get into that.
Go ahead, tell
me.
We here.
Stop letting people buy guns randomly, man. Like do some more due diligence.
I can tell you right now, those parents shouldn't have been buying guns.
Not even for.
You could show me a picture, and I'd say absolutely not. If I owned a gun store, I would not sell them a gun.
Not you too.
Hey,
not you.
Neither
one of you.
Right. I don't even want to do this, but I'm putting a picture up in this episode.
Come on now,
I'm putting this.
Put it up.
This one right here.
God damn, the daddy most definitely look like he should have.
Would you sell that dude a gun?
No, I wouldn't sell him enough.
I wouldn't sell him a kitchen set.
That's nuts.
I wouldn't sell him enough shit to stink his mouth with.
No pun intended.
The kitchen set. I had to drop it in there.
But as far as charges, like maybe they're up in the ante. Like if people gonna keep doing this, it should be labeled as terrorism.
Yeah,
you 4 kids dead, man.
Yeah, you should.
I saw the video where he was trying to convince kids to come out the classroom, and he said the word "bro," and somebody was smart enough to be like, a cop wouldn't say "bro," go the other way.
Facts.
And they all ran out, and luckily they did. Because boy, he was waiting.
Yeah, he was gonna light some shit up.
I just want to know if he had like a hit list or something, because it's always the same type of kid. Always.
He looks
from looks.
He looks dainty and he looks crazy.
You can't tell me he don't look crazy. I'm sorry, but he looked crazy, bro. He looked like somebody we would jokingly say, y'all better watch out. He gonna keep the school up.
I'm just kind of, I want to draw back to the point that there was a warning about it.
That's the nuts part.
Can't imagine if they said, God, I hate to pull race into this.
I was just about to say,
I was going to do it, but thank you.
If he was black and they said that,
imagine
they
would
have had
called
the
up and
FBI
said,
in school.
Ray has a gun in his book bag. They would have beat the shit out of him.
Look,
he wouldn't have made it anywhere.
Look,
they would have nuts.
Lee, JJ, Troy, all us would have been pistol whooped.
Anybody with an A at the end of their name.
I be trying not to act stupid, Chris.
But
damn,
sophisticated ignorance.
This
is the place for it.
I don't understand.
It's the world
because he's white,
bro. It's because he's white.
I can't think of any other reason.
He's white, and then what I don't like about it, they put the connotation of Detroit next to it, and when we think Detroit, we think inner city, we think black.
That's exactly
so
what.
So now they put that was 45 miles away from Detroit. If we're gonna keep it G.
Because think about it. Well, I ain't gonna say think about it. You're absolutely right. If they put where the city actually is located, it's gonna give that city a bad rap. They're like, well, Detroit already got a bad name. Let's just throw it on them.
Exactly.
Which is unfortunate, but that's what I think when it comes to. Like,
and then it kind of mixes into like what you mentioned. Like, okay, so it's Detroit. Like they're white people, but they look like scummy white people.
Yeah,
you know
so they can fit. They can fit.
Scummy. They drug it, addicted. They're gonna live
8 Mile.
They're gonna think of
9 Mile.
This is where they're at. Anyway,
but that's
way
out
where
there.
They're actually living.
That's like in 50 Mile.
I never thought of that. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hey man,
the age of spin. We live in it.
They say who control the media control the masses. So.
This is true.
Man, we live in a fucking country where they didn't even have to have the media.
They don't.
They're gonna automatically assume and determine they could have.
They've been doing that before social media.
Yeah,
before everybody had a TV, so it ain't nothing new.
Joseph Goebbels said this. He was the propaganda minister for the Nazis. If you tell a lie long enough and loud enough, it becomes the truth.
Yeah.
Facts.
I heard Roddy Ricch say the only truth is what you get away with.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this is the first time I've heard a Joseph Goebbels quote and a Roddy Ricch quote in the same damn exchange.
But
I love this
sophisticated ignorance.
Wow. That's the first.
It fits though, man. It fits, man. But anyway, man, let's just to put a bow on this. Y'all think he gonna go to jail? How long?
Yeah, he'll go. He'll go for life.
The parents gonna get more time than him.
They're gonna make an example out of.
I think the parents they may give him a stiff penalty as far as the time
5 to 10.
They gonna get something for running.
I think they're gonna get 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna give him like maybe 12 to 15, but they'll probably do 8.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, he'll get life though. But again, this is one of those. This isn't even a Band-Aid over the problem. No. You know what I mean? This isn't that. This is just saying it's like the same thing. And I don't know I know y'all had already spoke about it. It's like the Ahmaud Arbery verdict.
Yeah.
You know, that changes nothing.
It doesn't.
It changes no course of anything that we're looking at. This doesn't change the gun law. This doesn't change the fact that a white kid could be called on and said he's got a gun in his book bag, that white parents can buy guns for their kids and they can bring them to school.
I mean, I'm all for the Second Amendment. I don't feel like we shouldn't be able to purchase guns. I just feel like they should maybe tighten up the security on it.
All right. We live in Florida where I can, Chris, legally sell you a gun out of my book bag.
Yeah.
You don't have to know anything about the gun.
Nothing.
I don't have to know anything about you.
That's at least
you
register.
Can give me the cash.
But granted, this is a different state. I'm talking about nationally. Yeah.
I like that law because it makes it easy for us. But
yeah, and systemically though, it's a systemic problem because I come from Arcadia, Florida. One of my friends, my childhood friends, VC Hollingsworth. The Hollingsworth, if you know anything about the area I'm from, they run Arcadia. Mm-hmm. The Hollingsworth, the Turners, they own the land. Okay. So their land white.
So
okay. VC, Lil VC, he had a gun rack. In his truck. He had a shotgun in his truck. So Dan Duber, our principal, suspended him. Don't you know? VC Senior got his son back in the school, and they got Dan Duber the fuck out of the high school.
Rod Wave went to jail for a BB gun,
bro.
This man had a shotgun on the shotgun rack.
Again, that's the influence and power.
Exactly. When you
I was gonna ask if he probably was responsible for the Lake Hollingsworth. That's the first time I've ever heard that name.
The Hollingsworth. Yeah.
But anyway, man, I don't think nothing gonna happen to him. I think they're gonna get off. But I will say that I'm saying that jokingly. But when I feel like school shooters, when there's white families involved, are equivalent to when dogs get killed.
Yeah.
Like, they take it super serious.
Well, if he would have shot a dog, that would have been his ass.
Boy, he'd have been out of there.
Y'all know how I feel.
But
if he would have killed the dog, bro, oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
I want to touch on one more negative story before I get into funny stuff, only because the news ain't talking about it. And hopefully you remember people listening and watching. No, yes, Joel Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. Her trial is definitely underway. It's not being covered at all for whatever reason. I'm assuming we know why.
But I also think that they trying to like
low profile it.
I think they're trying to low profile it because they understand
it's
how
severe.
Huge this is going to be.
Also, just a lot of people.
So I think it's
a lot of big names attached to it.
It's a lot of active big names attached to this.
Exactly. It's a deeper, darker criminal link. Powerful. The Clintons, your boy Trump.
But are you okay?
I'm not surprised.
When it's all said and done, when you look at the names.
Not surprised at all.
Are you shocked at all?
No.
All this does to me.
Are y'all shocked at all that Bill Clinton is on a predator list?
It just confirms to me what we already know.
Donald Trump.
But also, conspiracy theories are
Hell,
up 1,000
his niece
points
came out with the book. Did you read the book?
Everybody talks about how perverted everybody on that list is.
The crazy thing is...
just one more thing. What we were talking about, power and privilege... This is not new
at all.
It's just exposed.
Everyone has known about Jeffrey Epstein. Everyone has known about Prince Andrew. Everyone
I was about to say that. Yeah.
Bill Clinton. Everybody has known about Donald Trump.
Check this out.
How they move and what they do. These are powerful.
The witness, her name is Katie for the disclosure. Not really, but Kate. That's what they're calling her. Mm-hmm. The first two names she named was Prince Andrew and Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And she was 14,
I feel like Russell Simmons is going to be on this list too.
100. If Russell's name ain't on there, I would be. No offense to Russ, but you got some shit already.
We know you. We know you in. Where's he hiding at?
Bali.
Yeah.
But he's got a case right now.
He's not coming back to the States because of the trial.
But check this out though. Kamora Lee Simmons was 17 when he was messing with him.
She was
everybody knows,
and he was in his 30s.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That's his get down.
It's weird, bro. I don't understand. That's his
motorist
as a grown man, bro. I don't understand the fascination or fixation with little kids.
Because we grew. I'm gonna tell you a couple factors.
Don't understand.
Y'all might not agree.
I probably
y'all might say I'm crazy. There's a couple factors. One, it has been normalized to sexualize young girls. That has been normalized.
And Sweet 16
in this country.
We understand it happens to males too.
Westernized society or Eastern society, young girls are a sexual prize, and I feel terrible for women that y'all have to even be at 13 and 14 worrying about grown ass niggas.
Yes,
in your face.
Yeah, it's nuts. Social media didn't help.
One. Prior to social,
but it was always happening.
Before social media, before anybody knew who anybody what was doing, Elvis Presley was bringing that back. 12 and 13-year-old girls.
What's the other one? The Great Balls of Fire. He stole Little Richard shit
with his cousin.
Jerry Lee Lewis. Jerry Lee Lewis,
13-year-old cousin.
Yeah.
So this is before any social media. Before this shit was put out.
Is it always people of power that do that? Though?
No, it's
perversion.
It's
perversion, weird, bro.
We're told that these women, and it's in biblical scripture, it's in religious scripture, it's in Muslim scripture.
The Prophet Muhammad, Aisha was 9 when they consummated their marriage, and they would like to say because of the heat and the sun, she was developed. She was fucking 9, bro.
That's nuts, what, and we're talking about historical people. A lot of these people in the Bible or in the Quran or in the Torah,
religious texts,
are real. Some of them are actually real. You know, I'm not saying that people aren't real.
No, we get it. We get it. We don't really.
There's history, fact.
It's fact based stuff that's there.
So that's number one. And number two, it's just there's fucking sick perverts out there,
shit,
bro.
I know this is finna go dark, but it piggybacks on Chappelle. He rapes, but he saves.
Damn, y'all.
Because now people love the Prophet Muhammad.
Yes.
People love the Prophet Muhammad,
even though
Aisha was 9.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know who else had a joke like that? It was Chris Rock. He said,
"What in Tambourine?"
No, he made a joke about. He said something about how black people are treated in America. Like, you know, being a black person in America is like
having it's like the uncle
college paid for. It's by the uncle that
raped.
Oh, okay, got you.
I
remember that.
And it's like this idea, like you mentioned, like it's just this weird
duality.
It's a weird vibe, and it's gross.
It is.
You fuck with young kids or young girls.
I don't get it, bro.
Bro, if you're my homeboy and you come up to me talking about being 18 or 19,
bro, you know how
I'm
much,
looking at you.
You know how much
like
shit they talk about me, boy. Because my wife's 6 years younger than me. Bro, they do not let me live it. They do not let it go.
FBI.
And I'm gonna tell you what's weird though. But they say that you're supposed to be able at a certain age. You're supposed to be able to date 8 years in front of you and 8 years behind.
That's weird.
My dad is 8 years older than, or younger.
As an adult, I would like if you know,
because my dad was 32 and my mom was 40.
I get
right. So about the same, literally the same gap from my
but like I couldn't date nobody 10, 15 years younger or older than me. That's just weird.
You couldn't do 15 years older?
I couldn't do it.
I done did a 50-year-old.
I could. If I was single,
I could not date someone.
Disclaimer.
I could not date someone.
If right now at in my 30s, I could date somebody that's 50.
Yeah, because guess what, bro? It's a better vibe.
Bruh,
you wake up to breakfast.
Say it one more time.
50,
listen to what I'm saying. I could not date someone that much older than me. It was
so if Beyonce was 50,
I could not date someone.
Oh, you couldn't date.
I could not date someone.
Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I could not.
I don't get it. What the hell is you talking about?
He could not.
I could not date someone that I would love to go out with Oprah. I could not date Oprah.
You're bullshitting me. We'd have a blast. We'd go on many days.
He's still. It's over
my head.
It's okay.
Can you explain?
He would wear that pussy out. That's what he's telling you.
Okay.
I just couldn't date him. It'd be weird.
But that's what I'm saying. I want to do both. Like, if she's 50, who cares?
I'll be her sugar baby.
I'm here for the full Monty.
I have a full blown relationship. If I was single,
Oprah,
and a 50-year-old at my age right now,
single. I told my wife, if Oprah come to the house, I'm sorry. We just gonna have to go.
Man, we talking about you. Now you back to talking about dating. There you go again.
No. Oprah is different, bro.
Oprah, you spell Oprah with a B, right?
I spell Oprah whatever she tell me to spell.
No.
Don't care.
A Billy.
Oh yeah.
That's what you spell.
No, she spell hers with a T. She probably a trillionaire.
Man.
But anyway, man. Jeffrey Epstein, you gross. If you're even dead, which I doubt.
I just wish. No, he's dead.
He was gonna roll. It looked like Jeffrey. Jeffrey looks like the type that will roll on you.
He's only dead because he was gonna put everybody in jail.
Yeah, he was gonna roll.
That's the only reason why Harvey Weinstein's still alive is because he probably said, "I'm not gonna tell on everybody." That's my opinion.
But 80 you motherfuckers is going down.
Okay, but we hold up now. I'm gonna flip the script just a little bit, and then we can get back.
I was gonna say Bill Cosby too.
Not even talking about Bill Cosby. How do you feel about people associated with them?
If they know,
so again,
you can't tell me that they didn't know. That's why I feel.
That's why I feel
so
weird about Oprah.
Oprah is really good friends with Harvey Weinstein.
I feel weird about. I feel weird about Oprah, and I feel weird about Gayle. Because Gayle, you had all that time, Gayle.
Now she want to do interviews.
And then Oprah, you had all that time to ask Mike them questions. But now when they dead,
now you want to talk shit about them.
And y'all, and dude, hold on. Oprah was friend with the dudes from Brazil who had the sex cult.
Bro, it's a big...
Y'all ain't go at them too.
Of course not.
But I think that's what I'm saying is like Corey, I wish Corey was here right now, boy. Corey would be tearing shit apart talking about picking and choosing.
Exactly.
Yep.
Because
you can't have
Harvey Weinstein, we want to get on Bill Clinton, and we did. I want to tear them up every time.
Yeah.
To me,
but
Oprah and Gayle are like the baby.
Of who?
Of entertainment. Because you gotta think about it. The network and the corporate sponsors put the baby where he was.
Yeah.
As opposed to someone like Lil Boosie. He got hood love.
Got you. I see.
We don't really fuck with Oprah like that, to be honest.
Yeah. Really.
Besides her having a show and giving stuff away, that's it.
Because
she's told black people here she don't really fuck with y'all like that.
Yeah.
Y'all know that, right?
Yes.
She won't build schools.
Of course she'll go to Africa.
Yeah. So, I mean, the same people who made her rich or helped get her
I don't
rich.
got off topic. My bad. I just
cool.
wanted
to... you sophisticated ignorance. We are in the classroom. We're
Rodney
here to
Rich
enlighten.
and Joseph Goebbels in the same statement in exchange.
And it actually
don't get no better.
It made sense.
It don't
make all the sense in the world.
All right, so let's get off these nasty fucks.
Fuck Epstein, fuck Maxwell or whatever her last name is.
Yeah, she was the facilitator.
Bill Clinton.
She was the damn madam. That's what she was.
Yeah, she's the flesh predator.
She was the pimp.
Yeah, she kept the hoes in the line. She was the bottom bitch.
And you know what really pissed me off too, and I hate to get back on this. Just one more thing.
Go ahead.
Run that.
It's really disgusting when people take advantage of the disadvantaged.
Yeah.
Yes.
And all those girls that
they thought they was doing an internship trying to get ahead.
Or runaways or people who were, you know what I'm saying? That's what they
talking about foster care yesterday.
Exactly.
That's what a pimp does is they go after people who need certain services, but just enough to where they can control.
No, those are predators.
Yeah, they are predators.
Because I've sat down with a pimp. I've sat down with a pimp. He was like, I forgot the term he said, what type of pimping that was. That's insufficient, unregulated. How he explained it to me was like, look, you go after a grown woman, that's the pimping. Yeah. That's a baby. You don't do that to no babies.
But that's what I'm saying is like, they're just, it's all bad.
Yeah, it's all bad.
Damn, advantage of the disadvantage.
Did I just try and give a pimp a pass?
You did. But it's okay.
You picked and chose. But it's okay.
You know, but they had the perms and they tell you how they put down on them and like, ooh. And then
I used to think pimps were cool as shit.
That was what we
There was a whole documentary.
American Pimp.
It was
that shit was so good. I thought it was the coolest shit in the world.
Rosebud was the pimp.
But now that I'm an adult, I realize they're pretty terrible people.
Yeah,
they were
pretty bad.
And Fillmore Slim, I like the Fillmore Slim.
I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, I thought that shit was
Dolomite was funny though. The remake and the original. But anyway, on to funny news. Right. Finally, if y'all know who Joel Osteen is, y'all know who Joel Osteen is. He's the mega evangelist. I don't say televangelist. I say mega evangelist, who has a Lakewood church, I believe, in Texas. So he was getting his toilet fixed, and the plumber found his stash.
Why did you put the money there?
$600,000 in checks and cash fell out the wall in envelopes.
His ass would have been light fucking with me if I was the plumber.
First of all,
I would not have said a word.
This happened November 10th. It's December, and it just came out a few days ago. But
he didn't pay that hush money.
I got a quote from the plumber. He was like, "There was a loose toilet.
That would have been my hush.
There was a loose toilet in the wall. We removed the tile. We went to go remove the toilet, and I moved some insulation away, and about 500 envelopes fell out of the wall."
Was there just him? If it was just him, he's a real dummy.
He said
if he was with more than one person, that's when shit get tricky.
If all three of us happened to happen, this wouldn't be a news story.
Wait.
I'd be gone.
Wait.
We would be gone.
We know.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
He might have been with somebody who
he goes on the list of the person of ignorant as hell for the year.
Yeah.
Next to the dude who won the lotto and went back to the gas station with the chain on.
Oh my God.
Silly ass boy.
And in Detroit.
Damn, Detroit.
None of the moves work.
Oh my God. We gonna get on your head next, defense training dude. You third, and the bitch who thought she was talking to damn
Bill Gates
and gave him his account number. Those
and
are
got
4
finesse.
dumbest people in the world.
Silly Billy.
Oh, and 5th is the dude who gave back the ball Tom Brady, 600
you
Tom Brady.
dumb motherfucker. I just want to play gum.
Shit.
So
I'd have leveraged that shit out to a milli.
Bro, I would have made him make me an NFT, give me Bitcoin. I want tickets for life.
He did give him.
No,
Bitcoin.
I want a whole Bitcoin.
He gave him a whole, and it was like $40K.
Nah, bro.
Well, I'd have needed some gold bullion too.
I would have got a whole $1 million out of
I
that.
don't know what the hell I needed. All I know is Chris, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I know. I'm not gonna see you
if
for
I'm
a while.
changing the toillet in your wall.
Come on now, talk.
Hey,
You better split it with me.
Hey, you got $600,000. I'm gonna go up to you because you my dog. And I'm gonna be like, hey, I'll need some of this.
No, I'm gonna say
straight
it ain't
up,
mine, but it's ours now.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
I need some, even if it is yours. I'm gonna need some of this.
Why do people turn money into the police and get a key back? I don't understand
That's silly,
that, bro.
Look,
The police are not here to help y'all. So please stop
Especially
turning
if you
money
look
back
like
to
us.
them.
Bro,
Please
do you
stop
think you
turning
get
money
like
back
a
to them.
never get arrested card or something like
The
that?
fuck, they will throw you. Let your taxes be a little bit off.
Oh my god,
Mr. Plumber.
bro.
hey, look here, check
I
this
wouldn't
out.
have said. What if they found a mill and only turned in 600?
And
This is what I would have done. I would have elongated that job to where I would have been able
Found
to come back
every
every
cent,
single
bruh.
day
and
and then be able
up.
to slowly move it out every day.
So Joe,
I would've took all of it that day.
Joe Osteen's church is in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
I'd have became Mexican. You know,
Real fast.
no
That's a
Sotros,
drive.
no Sotros. We, us,
Oh,
our
oh,
money.
Out of here, bro.
Gone.
600K.
Hey,
And
I
no
would've told-
extradition.
I'd have told my wife, "Hey, get on the plane, come here right now."
You take
So,
a
bring
check,
nothing.
here's
check your account.
Here's my question. What's interesting is, and if I'm reading correctly, Joel Osteen is not making a big deal out of this. Because
Of course not. Because
You know
how's it
better
gonna
than
look?
say
there's
something.
something very.
Why do you have
and
$600,000
Chris,
in a wall?
I might be wrong. Wasn't his church under investigation? For
Yes.
something not that long
that
ago?
PPE.
Yeah.
There was a
He took
black
a big
dude
loan.
that they kind of blamed it on.
Of course.
Yeah.
Not to mention when Hurricane Harvey came through, you went open your doors.
Yeah,
So I'm still mad at it.
Yeah, you know how I
never
feel about
I
the
never
church.
cared about
So-
it for that. It's the biggest business scam in the history of the world.
And why don't churches pay taxes?
because it's a religious institution.
But where does that? I don't understand.
Separation of church and state, bro.
Bro,
No.
that's the law they put in place. All I know is Jesus paid taxes. But y'all can't.
100K in cash.
He said no. Jesus said, "Give Caesar what's his, and the church was the church."
I guess.
All I know is church
See,
or
they
no
picked
church,
and choose.
Yeah.
Because they like that one.
I would have kept that damn money.
I wouldn't have
Oh,
said
of
anything.
course.
I would have
would've-
never opened my
And if
mouth.
there was a camera there, I'd have looked at the camera right in his face like, you see what the fuck going
you see what
on?
the fuck going on. But yeah, man.
Lucky I don't call him right now.
Oh, hey, Joe, I found this here.
I'd have looked at the camera like this.
We're going to pretend like this didn't happen, and I'm going to go on by my way.
I'd have mean mugged the camera, and I ain't
What
got
about
no
the kids that
grill.
found the coke? Or we weren't kids, they were off the boat. They found all the kilos of cocaine in the keys.
Bro,
I'd have got that square group on the road.
speaking of...
Quick question. I don't know nothing about selling drugs, but I watch a lot of
I'll
drugs.
give you the tutorial.
Narcos.
I watch. Would you have tried to move that fast? I feel like you'll get caught if you try to
You'll
move
die.
that quick.
Nah.
They'll kill
'Cause
you and
can't
just take it.
pop up out of nowhere with 60
I would
keys.
find somebody...
Not in my
and
neighborhood.
I would find somebody and ask them what to do with it that I trusted and let them find somebody to buy
Absolutely.
it.
You're
No.
all. That's an easy lick.
No, get what? I know a couple people. Like
That's what I'm
look,
saying. You know somebody who knows somebody.
You wanna let
Probably.
it sit
That's
and
how I
blow
learned-
up like Bitcoin.
No, that's how I learned fractions. Was cocaine. My cousins.
Yeah, we use the metric system easy
Hey,
when you smoke
all
weed.
I know is, does anybody know what happened to the JP Morgan and Chase Coke boat?
What?
Remember they found the boat with like
Hey.
100 keys on it and it belonged to JP Morgan and Chase in Miami and nobody
Look,
said
this
nothing?
this is what you need to know. That ended up at the Christmas party.
Probably.
Okay. That was their shipment that was just delayed.
Yeah.
Shit, lucky you
All
didn't
right.
say U.S. government.
So,
Exactly.
more funnies. If y'all haven't seen, I'm going to put a picture of this dude right here. No, right here.
Uh-huh.
Right here. It's going to be right here.
Oh,
The dude from Detroit who's telling everybody how to not get shot.
that's my
It's gonna
dog.
get
That's
people
my
killed.
dog.
Bruh.
Get their
It
fucking
looked
head
like it
blown
worked.
off.
I ain't going to lie.
No,
But
the fuck it doesn't, Chris.
it looked like it
Man,
worked.
look.
It does.
But every TikTok I see tells me that it doesn't work.
Cliff. Look, if I got this gun in my head, you already know I'm finna give it up.
Facts.
Cause guess what? At least I can come back. I
Man,
know.
I can buy
know.
some more stuff.
It's yours.
Exactly.
You can have it.
It's yours.
Hey, the one lesson
it's
I
your
learned from
size.
going to Miami enough, don't buck the jack.
Don't do that,
Don't
boy.
do
You
it,
get
bro.
beat. Man, come
There's
on.
no point.
The dice game kill more motherfuckers than cancel.
These
Do
niggas
not.
will kill you if
Bruh.
you try to move that. They
That
will
man
point
shoot
blank.
you.
That man said,
In the face.
this is how you fight a crowd, and started just going in a circle, bro. Somebody gonna kick your legs.
I would like to see somebody dry fire in the street situation with him. Not have a bullet, but like
dry fire.
Not no bullets in it. Like dry fire.
I'm not trying that shit.
Like, because I would be really interested to see in a non-controlled setting.
Because what if he really gets off though? I'd be like, damn, I might need to go.
That's okay.
If he does
that's
it,
the only
it works,
piece of it that keeps me watching.
Yeah,
what if he really a bad motherfucker though?
Like Billy, like Blade or something?
Like he fuck you up, like really gouge your eyes out.
His body don't say that though,
because
and the fucking gloves that he wearing, the whole outfit, bro.
He
does
has
not give me
Bluetooth clipped on his ear. I ain't seen that since 2005.
That is the GOAT, bro. I fuck with him.
All I know is I don't think I'll fight him.
I'm skeptical with JJ though. It's a
it's like a 5% chance that it might work.
Really a bad muff is you because you don't necessarily want to test it.
Exactly,
but you do.
You do want to try,
and
but you don't know.
You fuck around and you end up leaving up out of there like Martin off of that episode when he fought Tommy Hearns.
Oh my god, face was all bloody.
Sign me up.
It's like somebody walking out of an MMA gym.
Okay, yeah.
You'd be like,
what if he started going on? What if he started going on tour? What if he started going on tour? Would you go to one of his demonstrations?
100%. I would.
How much would you pay?
I would go. I would pay like $25.
Yeah, he'd get me for the 15.
That's like going to a comedy show to me. So
yeah.
I would 100% go.
Would
and I come to Tampa, sir. We are getting.
Would you volunteer to be a
yes
in the show?
No question.
I think I would too.
Mm-hmm.
No question. And they better not try to prep me beforehand because
as soon as he you don't know what I'm gonna do.
As soon as he says, "All right, put the gun," bow, you're dead. Now what? I'm gonna pull the trigger as soon as he tells me to pull the gun.
You gotta wait till I put my hand on the trigger. Then
no, I'm not doing that, bro.
That ain't how fights and shit work, bro.
Just think about it. I have a gun with my finger on the trigger, and you're gonna put your finger behind my finger before I pull it. That's not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
That is gonna get you.
Like as soon as you reach for the gun, your face is blown off.
Exactly,
bro. There's some. I don't want to say his name, but he went to high school with us. He's like big into the military stuff. He did tours and all that stuff, bro. He talks about that dude all the time. He's like, this guy has no idea what he's talking about. And I think that's what makes it so funny, bro. People who actually do it, he does not know what he's talking about. But like what you said,
there's that one. He got a puncher's chance.
That
iota, 5% chance.
That iota of like,
if he fucking do it, that would be the baddest.
Like,
shit, it's him. He for real. He with it. He did it.
Hey, you don't want to be the nigga to get his ass beat by the.
Oh my.
Yeah, by dude with
you don't want to test
with the 80s weightlifting gloves,
bro. He look like
you're the GOAT, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna put a picture of him up in it. But anyway, okay. Now we got to get into more serious
Is it me
stuff.
or do he got like an S curl too?
He looked like he got
a little drip on him.
Yeah.
What would we say? He got good hair. That's what it looked like. He got good hair, I guess.
I will never ever say that statement.
Thank you. My dad used to get mad when he hear people say that.
I would never say, you know what? And I was told, I grew up hearing it.
Yeah.
And it never sat right with me as a kid. And now as an adult, after I saw the documentary Good Hair.
Yeah, with Chris Rock.
Chris Rock did. Yeah. And I was like, I'll never say that.
Yeah, my dad used to say
your hair is 100 million times fucking better than mine.
I was being sarcastic because that's what people used to say about people.
You know what I'm saying? It's for the viewers.
Okay. I just don't want people to
think my dad used to say that's some dumb N-word S.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Because I got older and I thought about it. I was like, yeah, that makes sense because you got to think about it this way. Everybody say, oh, I'm a Christian. I believe in God, especially black people. In there it says everything. He said we're made in his image and his likeness. So how can I not be good from the head to my feet?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Again, they picked and chose because they left out certain parts.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna title of this episode gonna be picked and chose.
Yeah.
But anyway,
they choose them.
Speaking of
choosing, have y'all been aware that Miss Brittany Renner, if y'all know who she is, used to be an adult star, twerking person on Instagram and all that. She had a baby.
They know who she is.
Some baby. Okay, I just want to give a little backstory. She was at Jackson State. Coach Prime thought it was a good idea to have her come out and talk to her or talk to his players.
Why the face?
We've had some differentiating opinions on it.
Why the face, Cliff?
Would you want to state why you don't like it first, and then I play her little clip so people can get some context, or you want me to just play the clip and then we talk? How you want me to do this?
I think. Okay, so for you guys to understand, I am middle of the line on Brittany Renner. I'm not anti-Brittany Renner at all. They know this.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should play the clip, but I think it's important for people to understand the clip makes a lot of sense to me.
Okay.
I think what's important is how it's being spun is what she's talking about.
And you know what? I like the way you say that because, like, with my students, all right, I know this. I shouldn't loop it in, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyways. We're doing Washington, and how about him being such the model of a civic American, his civic knowledge, him being so virtuous. How can
George Washington?
George Washington,
the one with slaves' teeth in his mouth.
Yes, that guy. That guy.
Okay.
That guy who searched for his slave Hercules who ran away.
Right.
That guy. Okay. Yeah. So
virtuous was the word.
Exactly. And then the Mount Vernon clips that they use, how they talk about his slaves and him and their interactions. They try and nullify the word slave so much. They got a happy smiling black woman. I don't know, Aunt Jemima perhaps. Doing the whole get up, and then the background music that they got going on. And I paid attention to the images with this. Same thing with Brittany, Future, Jada Reynolds. So yeah,
I don't agree with that, y'all.
Hey. All right, I'm gonna play the clip.
In these situations where you have your favorite person or you're in a relationship and y'all want to play, like, there are repercussions to everything that you do, good, bad, or indifferent, because there is a cost at telling the truth, but there is an even greater cost when
my bad.
You lie.
That's a good game with that girl.
So as a man, you be prepared to stand on principle. So if you want to lie and you want to cheat, just like in my situation, then you got to accept it how it comes.
Okay. I'm going to stop it there. Her situation, backstory, she had a baby with a
dumbass PJ Washington. Say his damn name.
Say his name.
She had a baby with
PJ Washington.
No. But PJ Tender Dick Washington.
I think the issue is, it's well known that she was scouting him when he was at Kentucky.
Yeah, so she a predator.
This behavior is predatory.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when this story initially came out, I was on the fence, as in, like, I hate her, like, she doing him dirty. But then I started thinking about it. Somebody had to tell him who she was or why he's so attracted to her and why she's so popular before he even knew who that was.
I knew about Brittany Renner in 2016 or 2015 because she wore cosplay, had the buns out.
Okay.
Boom. I knew exactly who she was.
I didn't know who she was until this whole jump off, and then I heard that
you're not on social media though.
Okay, and then I heard the thing with her is that she was that one girl that was trying to get in Colin Kaepernick's room, or she was in Colin Kaepernick's room.
Colin knew what to do.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say.
Look who he with now.
He knew better though. He
knew way better. So, like,
Colin a different breed.
I felt bad, but then once she started speaking her piece, I'm like, well, damn. If he was doing all this, how he playing victim? And then I came around to where you was at. Like, you just a dumbass, and you just got played.
I don't agree that he got played though. So I want to make sure I'm clear. PJ Washington did not get played.
I feel like he did.
He got played
because he was.
That's the game.
Yeah, she got him. She got him when he was.
That's why I don't have an issue with her going to. I don't have an issue with her going to the school, talking to these dudes, giving them game. At least that's how I look at what she did. Telling them, this is what we going to do. This is how it's going to be approached. If you want to handle it like that, blase, blase. But you do. So I want to know why.
And I know we discussed this earlier about.
I wish we'd have got this on the pod when we were talking.
We were talking earlier. So my issue with the way it's being presented for Brittany Renner to speak to a group of young black athletes, male athletes, when there's this idea that she's telling them how to not get finessed. That's what the titles of a lot of things are. She's not saying that in this. By the way. She's not.
That's what it's snippet.
That's in the clip. But I'm saying, like, throughout the video, she's talking about things. She's being real throughout the whole video.
She's standing on a real moral high ground to me. When I
don't know if it was a high ground though, because if the idea is for her to tell you, don't get involved with a person if you're not ready for that.
Yeah.
How is that teaching them how to not get finessed? Isn't that what people talk about in normal relationship? And again, I told y'all, it wasn't the fact of her message, or it's the fact that she's the presenter of the message. It was kind of an odd clout move to bring Brit. If
you feel like it's clout for who?
Both.
I'm not
sure.
I think Both parties. We could expect it from Brittany Renner. That's how she makes her money. Then, she's an influencer. So I would expect that from her. She did just
say she was broke and lived at her mom's house and didn't have a car.
She's an influencer. That's what her job is to do.
And then on top of it, you getting that child support money. You can't lie to
allegedly.
Yeah, I don't know. We know courts act up. Yeah. Nah, we don't know.
Nah, they said they released a number. It's like $250 a month or something.
All I know is every time
$250,000.
Yeah.
Every time he says something,
she go right back at it.
She has a receipt,
bruh. Did you see
prove him wrong?
The fans was chanting Brittany Renner at him at the free throw line, bro.
I think that's why we get, and me and Chris, we was talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
We have an idea of women like Brittany Renner.
Yeah.
We have an idea of them. It's a preconceived notion that this really pretty girl and she only dates athletes and this and that, and she's going to get money. She's going to have a baby with this guy and have all this money. But with that, we take out the accountability of the other party so much that we've painted an image on women, and sometimes it spills over into women as a whole.
Just for clarification, Cliff is a feminist. I've told him this before.
I do not see a problem with that.
I don't see a problem with
that either.
I just think that it's necessary to state that.
I want most people. I think people know I'm very liberal in my views. I'm very
You and Dave Chappelle are both feminists.
To an extent, yeah. I don't disagree with a lot of the things Dave Chappelle says. So I don't agree that just bringing it back on that. I don't think that anybody should be banned for things that they say that is supposed to be comedy.
Yeah. I don't either. We spoke on that last episode.
But Brittany Renner, to me, again, it had a kind of an odd vibe. It didn't feel genuine. Like Deion didn't bring her out as a genuine move to help out young black athletes.
So this is what he said before you go. He said, "It's my responsibility as coach to prepare my young man for any and everything on the field and off. I brought in Brittany Renner, her at name, y'all already know it, to educate them on how the game is played between men and women at their age and stage. The message may not be for everybody, but trust me, it's for somebody."
And for me, I'm okay with that. And for me, I'm okay with that solely because did the message get across? As long as the message get across, because somebody need to hear it. She is a walking, talking example or a precedent or what not to do, young man. Because like how we were saying earlier, my normal and their normal or what's common for you or common for them may not be for them. We probably were raised up with people who kept it G with us. Hey, look, such and such out here. Hey, she finna go turn this trick. She finna go sell. She finna go trade with such and such for this, that, and the other. Because I've seen these things take place. Look, my cousin, he took Cash Money dope. He was getting his dick sucked at 12.
Damn.
Yeah, getting his dick sucked at 12.
I didn't even know what that was like at 12.
He was trading with such. I ain't gonna say the lady name because she done passed.
Right.
But he was, and then Cash Money was like, I had to cut him off, JJ. He was just as sweet as you was as a child.
But see, that's the kind of stuff you grew up around.
Exactly.
So this is like, that ain't nothing.
And Deion is from my area.
Yeah.
Fort Myers and Arcadia is literally right there. You get on 31, you there in like 15 minutes. So we all grew up seeing this.
Yeah.
In like the late 80s, early 90s, the cocaine era was a real thing in my neighborhood, bro. Like,
I'm sure a lot of black people can agree with that.
So a lot of that, like what we know or what I know to be true, look, she can't, Brittany Renner ain't got no chance with me. She can't run. Look, I may be green as a can of peas to certain parts of the game, but not the way you running your game, sweetheart.
Well, but what if there's like a
what game is it?
But what
I get what Cliff's saying. What game is she running?
What if
he ran the game too?
Up? Do we
hold on? But there is. All right. So now think about it this way: when I'm listening her talk, but they cue it up. Back when I was saying with George Washington, how they cue up the music, the triumphant music, and then the imagery of it.
Yeah.
She said, if you gonna play that game, the way she said it, listen to what she's saying and how the tone she put on it.
If you're gonna play that game, be ready for what's gonna come back.
Come on now, we all know this is the money play.
But what? How can we absolutely say?
Come on, be real.
I'm just saying,
she was at Colin Kaepernick's spot.
But look,
Cap got out of there.
People have a preference, so we're gonna.
It's not her fault that he liked.
There's
her.
No exactly.
But you can't blame her at the same time for taking advantage of a situation because she was put in it.
But
so I see both sides.
So do we know for a fact
the lifestyle?
Okay, lifestyle. Yeah. Okay, comes with
the NBA lifestyle.
All right, and who else was she with?
They broke up, right?
But she still is going to monetize from that baby and that lifestyle.
Shit, you wouldn't think about it now.
That's not. I'm not saying she's wrong for it, but I think it's a good thing. Just like my whole my opinion on how kids should be introduced or be comfortable with talking about sex with their parents to get the game from the person who can give it to you the best way.
Yeah.
If she is in that perception of the hoe that's taking money from players to get pregnant, blah, 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 if she gonna give out free game, I think it's a good thing.
Exactly. She needs to talk. I know the optics of it look. The optics of it look ugly. I get it.
It's a weird move.
It looks weird.
I've even said right message, wrong messenger.
It's Jackson State. The great players out there, but how many of them are going to? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
they might get some exposure because of Dion. Now they gonna get a second look.
Listen, I got my eyes on Dion right now, and he talks such great game about black college football.
I just hope he don't slide.
He might go to Florida State. He gonna go to Florida State.
Nah, I don't think he'll go to FSU.
That's his alma mater. It would make sense, bro.
Yeah, I can see him going.
Maybe.
So, but this is the thing. I look at it this way: take out Brittany Renner, insert Michael Vick. That's a lot of star power there. That's a lot of cachet that she has. Just name clickbait.
Yeah.
Because whether you like her or you dislike her, we clicked on that to see what she had to say, right?
Yeah.
And you guys sent it to me.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any socials.
Yeah.
So I still clicked on it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I just take it for what it is. You got a whole hoe out here that's experienced. I apologize. I won't call a young lady a hoe, but I'll say she's experienced.
Yeah.
I love Brittany Renner. We love you.
Yeah, baby.
You should have dropped that tape with Tiana Trump.
She got a tape with Tiana Trump?
She was supposed to. They never put it out. I'm saying it fast because I don't want nobody to remember that.
Yeah. So
I'm looking at something later.
hey, come on now.
I'm watching something.
She running her game the right way.
I got to watch that later.
See, come on now.
No, it was the Tiana part that set it off.
Yeah, that's why
she get
it was
loose.
fire. Yeah, it was fire. But anyway, look, he don't know. I don't think you know.
You don't know who Tiana Trump is?
Yes.
Oh, I was about to say.
They tried to.
We're all in agreement. Say we watch porn, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like, why I watch porn?
That's
all right.
Anyway.
You learn moves.
You got to learn some kind of way.
If you falling off, if you falling off the bed, you gotta know how to brace yourself.
Watch this.
With the Timberland boot on,
You got to learn. Oh my
With some
God.
Timbs on. That's how I learned.
Buddy has never ever not been in Timbs.
You know exactly.
Exactly. I'm ashamed
if you were not around, I'll tell you what.
I'm ashamed that I know his name.
Kids now, God, please, fuck it. Yeah. We on the sophisticated ignorance. Y'all got it too damn easy to watch porn, bro.
Yeah, we used that. It was a real event.
We used to trade DVDs.
No,
Yes,
DVDs?
we have to use to sneak and coordinate to get it.
Bruh.
DVDs. Hey,
Do you
bro,
remember
you
trying to
checked
make
out that
sure
fat
you
wet
did-
ass's 10?
You remember trying to make sure you ordered some shit on your mom TV on accident?
See, I was too scared to do that.
Nah.
I was too scared.
I wasn't that bold.
Now, see, what I did was, this is what I did. I would hit the preview section.
I used to watch BET Uncut faithfully.
Oh, 100%. And if you had
It was
public
too late
access
at
in
night.
your area, public access channel, anytime after like 10 o'clock, it was straight porn.
Yeah,
You know what was the
that's
funniest?
soft.
Look, y'all got it good now.
Cinemax,
They used to be-
HBO.
Y'all remember the
Come
old
on.
lady Sujo
He had
Hansen?
Disney Channel on the last button.
You remember Sujo Hansen?
Who?
It's an old white lady, bro, who had a sex talk show.
She'd always show dildos and
Yes,
stuff.
bro. That's how I learned about sex, bro. That and watching porn.
And y'all wonder why we fucked up.
Yeah.
Why was that on TV?
He was watching Sue Johansson, an 80-year-old woman
Bro,
demonstrating.
she looked like
dildo.
Tales from the Crypt Keeper, bro.
Why
was
talking
she
that
on
good
TV?
shit though? She would tell people
don't
hella
know.
good.
She would, hey, bro.
Good shit though.
You gotta learn from
Like,
people.
we got off track.
This is true.
But
anyway, off the Brittany Renner thing, I want to get into the topic for today, and I think it's a perfect segue. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So I don't remember how many episodes ago it was, but I know I wasn't here for.
I think it was episode 15, 17, somewhere like that.
JJ might remember. I could look it up, but I don't feel like it. Anyway, I was out. That was when my daughter was born, so it was July. It was around July. The topic was being single versus being married. And I know we kind of had this conversation yesterday, and obviously Cliff wasn't here either, so I think it'll be a good time to part to it. But we had a conversation yesterday. JJ, for context, we were at a brunch, like we said earlier. JJ was the only person there that's not married. Four dudes there, everybody married. We was talking about, reaching out to certain people for certain services, for events we trying to do and throw on. And one of the guys, I believe it was Jay, was like, we got to talk about looking for hairdressers in front of my wife. 'Cause I might know a few, but I want her to know why people might be texting me. And JJ was like, dang, you really got to do that? And one of the guys, I want to say Cam, had his wife there, and she was like, yeah, it's just something blah 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 that we do. Nat was there too, but she didn't really comment. And JJ was kind of like,
JJ was talking to or not JJ. Let me run it back real quick just so I'm clear. So somebody was talking to a hairstylist.
We were talking about contacting hairstylists for this event.
Okay.
And the dude was like, I'm going to make sure we talk about this in front of my wife so she know why I'm reaching out to all these women.
Smart, yeah.
And JJ was like, all right, that's like, he was kind of caught off guard by it. So we was explaining to him why that's a smart thing to do. And so was the young lady at the table who is Cam's wife. I believe her name is it Ashley? I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm butchering her name. I'm not even going to try to say it because I don't remember. I'm sorry. But we was kind of talking to JJ about the different things about being married. And I thought about, he was like, we should just do a part 2 of the single versus married episode. That's how we got to this. Mm-hmm. So like, we were telling him he's stuck in his ways. Mm-hmm. And it's hard for him to change because he's been by himself so long.
How long you been single, JJ?
A while. A while. Yeah.
So multiple years?
Yeah, multiple years.
My segue from coming from Brittany Renner is, it's women out there like her. Would you risk being with her or being with somebody like her or just stay single and play the field?
It was episode 28.
Okay.
It was episode 28. Okay. Oh no, I don't like the whole being alone thing. Like the gigolo bachelor lifestyle, it has.
Are you a gigolo?
No. I've did that back in the day.
Of course, we all had our whole years.
I never got paid for it.
For real?
No.
I've gotten a car off of it.
Yeah, this man, he got it.
It's bullshit. Lets me know my dick is weak. It's hard.
I was going to say something, but I didn't want to be the one to say it. But since you said 50 Cent, he got the magic stick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I never got a car. My dick was
so
weak. Sorry.
Check this out.
It was the cooking. I cook really.
Yeah, that
kitchen set.
Yeah. Oh, bruh.
That fucking kitchen set.
Oh my God. Hey, see y'all out there talking about people with buying kitchen sets for their sons.
Got a whole car off of it.
Y'all ain't had one of his red velvet cakes.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't had none of his collard greens.
Yeah.
My dog
ain't nothing gay about JJ.
I make a steak. That's the die.
I don't understand. We about to get off topic, but I gotta say this. I don't understand. So you telling me Gordon Ramsay don't get bitches? That's what you're saying because he had
married with multiple kids, and Gordon gets hoes. No doubt about it. Bobby Flay definitely gets hoes. No question.
Bruh, y'all talking about
Emerald gets hoes.
You don't have social media, but it was a thing going around. People saying that it was gay for young boys to have kitchen sets. And I'm like, so
incorrect.
If you want to be a chef is gay, that made no sense. We're all on the same page.
Because guess what? Like, look, I'm going to tell you how young men, if you're in college and you listen to this show, this is what you do.
You know how much a chef get paid?
You cut up an onion. You get you some garlic and get some butter and you put it in the frying pan.
Simple
Open the door up. Open the door up.
Flocking.
They're coming.
That's some game right there.
They're coming. Anyway,
okay. So currently in this day and age, do you feel like you would ever get married, or would you just stay single and just date? Like,
no, I would get married.
You still want to get married?
Yeah.
I know it's to each his own, so everybody gonna have a different opinion about it. But you would get married.
Yeah.
But would you ever just be like, you know what? I'm too old. I'm not looking no more.
Nah, I wouldn't.
You would always try.
Solely because I think about it this way: a woman, what's the word am I searching for? She increases a man. Okay.
That's what the purpose of it was.
Exactly.
From what they told us.
And another thing, I know we all listen to Tyler the Creator here, right?
Yeah.
He had a song called "A Boy Is a Gun."
Right.
And in there he said, "I like you by my side at all times because you make me feel safe."
Right.
And my mind goes to thinking, when you're in bed with your lover, she feels some type of comfort knowing that you're there.
Yeah, correct.
And you feel that comfort too, because I had Mush Pop. She used to like put her leg over me and wrap up on me.
Yeah.
And then like when we separated, I missed that about the relationship. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like almost she gave me some safety or comfort
100%.
Knowing that
it's definitely
she's there.
It's a give and
you know
take.
what I mean?
It's not always about us.
So there's things that a woman teaches a man, and there's things that a man teaches a woman.
Mm-hmm. Right.
If we're investing in each other the correct way. So for me, I would, like I quote Frankie Beverly and Mays, I don't like being alone.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate being alone.
I think our era was the companionship era, because now everybody just fucking. But I want to ask you a question, Cliff. Like, do you feel like obviously everybody we know in our circle is married, maybe besides a handful of people, but what do you think like the biggest deterrent is from people that getting married or continually getting married? Do you feel like it's like people just don't see the value in it no more? Or is it like a lot of people are scared of compromise commitment?
And again, I think like what you mentioned, our circle's a little bit different because so many people we know are married. I think the deterrent nowadays is people want to have a certain type of life now.
Yeah, prior to that.
Because we saw our parents struggle, in relationships and be poor in relationships or have kids young and have to go up and not have a degree, right?
I was supposed to send y'all a TikTok that was just about that.
And they were supposed to have, they worked to get their degree or they had kids and they did this, and all this stuff. Now, like men and now especially women as well, because now we're moving from, baby boomers, women and coming up and Generation X, they started getting jobs. They started working. They started providing for their family. There was a little bit of separation from that, right?
Yeah.
So now they're like, men right now are like, I don't want a woman who works all the time or does this and women are like, I want to have a career. I want to have this, which is fine. But I think men and women now have kind of started moving up into a phase of this pyramid where it's like, we need to have both of our shit together
before we get to that part, which I don't think is a bad thing.
No, it's not. But you could really, really be delaying some love out there.
Because idealistically, that's fine. But it's de jure and de facto. Look, there's no real set point or age where you say I got my shit together.
Yeah, there's
you can
never
say I got this.
It's like
dollar.
a roller coaster, bro. It's always going to feel different. It's always going to change.
There's always a next step.
It's always something different.
Because you can say, all right, I got 50,000. All right, but now I got to work on who I am as a person. Right. I have emotional issues. I have trauma that I need to get done. All right, now I've gotten that done. Okay, well, I'm not where I want to be. I want to have my own business. Yeah. There's always going to be that and then. And
then I think, and when you do it early and you do it right. So I want to also make sure because people get married young.
Yeah.
And,
fuck up,
and you learn. Chris, I don't know if you comfortable sharing your situation.
I've already talked about it.
But I'm saying in the sense of like comparing it. But like Chris, I know we've known each other for years, and you weren't necessarily ready to be married to the person
at all. I just told him yesterday.
We talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, when we got married, right? So I got married to my wife. We were 20.
No, I was younger. I was 22 when I got married.
Yeah, 21.
Oh, wow.
21,
we
22.
were 24.
I had just graduated.
20, I was 24 when we got married. 24, 25.
So he still got milk on his bro.
Yeah. We were all those things that we talked
about. And y'all got history though, so it's a little different.
Yeah. You guys kind of know each other.
Fairy tale.
Yeah,
they were friends in high school, dated other people, known each other, and dated after they was already adults.
We were able to make that work. It's almost kind of an ideal situation.
It's like it's a great.
You guys were you had a friendship.
Yeah,
correct.
They'll be the movie story, like the story love.
There was this piece of like where we were talking about getting all these things together.
Yeah,
when you get married and you don't just wait for it. You can do all those things together with somebody.
That's what I was gonna say. Like when you brought up, like, oh, I need to have my own business. What if the person you supposed to be with, and obviously everybody don't want to be in a relationship. We get that. Mm-hmm. But if you one of those people who want to be married, but you waiting for the right time or whatever, how you know the person you supposed to be with won't help you get to that time faster than you can do it on your own? Like you said, if you with somebody that's supposed to enhance you, and a lot of people deal with fuck people who bring them down and don't do what they're supposed to do, but obviously, we talking about the unicorn and the rainbow, perfect situation. Mm-hmm. And that's not always going to happen. But I agree with you 100%. Like, you could be missing out on some shit that you didn't know you needed.
Yeah.
Because you got a list of stuff that's not getting completed because you got to do this, and that. So,
but why not have fun with it? Yeah. Be with somebody who, and even if it's not fun, it's shitty. You got somebody in your corner.
You have to, like you said about getting married young and not working out. That was my lesson to know what to do the second time. Yeah, everybody's not gonna have it to where I can do all my fuck shit and then meet the person who did all their fuck shit at the same time. And we just happen to be friends. Mm-hmm. So now we already got something to build off of, so we know each other. Other people have to meet organically or not know the person they meeting. So you got to go through trial and error. And if you, I hate to bring sex into it, but if you don't test drive the car before you fucking buy it, you might buy a lemon.
Yeah, you can't. You got
in a sense.
Yeah, I trust me, I agree.
Exactly, because
I won't bring up what I said. You fall in love with somebody and they don't,
and you have to throw the person off the top of you.
Oh Lord. And you better not fucking say it.
Don't do it.
I won't do it. Anyway.
I won't.
Anyway.
I won't.
But at the same time,
I will.
He right though. I mean, like, you don't want to be in that. I would never want to be in that predicament. I feel so uncomfortable. Could you imagine being married to somebody? Like, I get in other countries they arrange marriages, but what if you meet the person, they take out their veil and they look like a foot? Like, what do you do?
Well, damn. Now, come on now.
I'm just saying,
That's
bro.
a little different.
It is.
That ain't gonna happen to us. We in America.
But this is my thing though. Them girls that look like a foot be having that.
Oh man,
There it is.
There you go.
There
There
it
you
is,
go.
ladies and gentlemen.
Sophisticated
There
ignorance.
it is.
Tell me I'm lying. God, if God don't give you one thing, give you another.
But
No. Answer the question.
I bet she could cook. I bet she could cook.
He know because he done had a couple of them.
God, bro. There's
Yeah.
something wrong with you, dog.
Yeah.
For you to be this smart, ain't no way you should be this much of a fool. But I love it though. I wouldn't want you any other way. No. But man, okay. So I feel like a lot of people don't like to compromise, and I only brought it up because we were talking to him about it yesterday. Like, it's hard to compromise, and we got on that subject because Corey aired about. He said he broke up with a girl because she folded his clothes the wrong way or something like that.
What the fuck?
And that wedding,
He was just ragging on him, but that wasn't really what happened.
Oh,
But it
I was
funny.
like, God damn,
because JJ particular, he's very picky, which he'll admit.
Yeah.
And it's almost sound like For the Love of JJ. That's what we titled this episode.
I just imagine the shirt being folded wrong. God damn it! Get the fuck out of my house.
Now you know this ain't how my grandma taught you. Get out.
It's over under, not under over. I'm just playing.
That would be funny though.
but like the way you say that, but I do fold my shirts a certain way.
God
which is
damn it.
weird.
But it's not. I don't think it's weird or particular. I just think the hardest thing, bro, that I've learned, and not to get off topic, but I don't think like I'm gonna talk about my mom because my mom been single since I can remember.
Ever.
Like,
Same, my mom has
she's so
been
stuck
single.
in her ways, bro. It's hard for her to meet people because she will not change.
Yeah.
Like and granted, my mother's older, so
She said no ways.
But
basically.
let me ask you a question though: is it an attribute that has to be changed?
I don't
Because there
think
are
it's-
pieces of us that can't be changed.
But
True.
you're right.
You know
I don't
what I'm
think
saying?
I don't think it's that. I just think she's just comfortable being by herself at this point.
my mom is the exact same way.
And it's
My mom
like-
has
and
I don't-
not had a
but
boyfriend in
I don't
30
think
years.
it's like them being comfortable being by themselves. It's just that they're not. That it's either my way or the highway. They won't acquiesce.
That's exactly what it is.
because they've won so long, or they've had so many falls or wins, and they're where they want to be in life now.
Yeah, and
But-
it's like I always tell her, like she live. You know, my mom lives like an hour and a half away, so she only comes every once in a while. So she's like tired of being by herself. She just retired, so I'm like, you could move, but it's gonna cost you way more. You know, stuff's different here. Or you can stay where you are and just be comfortable if that's what you like. But, you know, my aunt, my grandmother, they always used to tell her, like, you got to live your own life. And she was always like, no, I got to do this, and that. Because she was always trying to do whatever she was trying to do. And it's like, now it's too late. Because she always tells me, you know, the dude, and I talk to my mom, me and my mom real close, so we always talk about this type of stuff. She was always like, the dudes that's interested in her, they don't provide what she wants in a man. And I always ask her, like, what is that? You know, she's old school. She would want, and not to be funny, the type of guy who probably was JJ uncle or grandfather, like just had that old kind of soul kind of way, just can fix a car, just can like how my grandfather was.
Jack of all trades.
My grandfather's that type of person, just an old laid back dude, fixes anything, comes in the house to eat. Like that's what she saw with my grandmother and mother. So that's the type of dude she looked for. But obviously this day and age is different.
Yeah.
So for her, she's kind of just stuck in that time zone. Kind of like the person who won't use a debit card, always using checks at the grocery store.
God damn.
Them people get on my nerves.
You ever been behind somebody to write a damn check, bro?
You ever tried to cash them out with the check before they had the electronic ones?
What are you doing?
You had to put the ink on the shit and run.
What are you doing?
This shit older than me. I don't even know how to use it.
You got a cell phone. You better get damn Google Pay or something. Apple Pay.
But yeah, I just brought it up because I don't feel like if people were willing to compromise more on stuff and realize that it's a 50-50 street, I think more people will understand or see the benefits of marriage. And again, not everybody thinks that marriage is a benefit. You could grow up in the spot where all you saw was people getting beat on. It's like, I'm not getting married to do that.
And for me, like I've learned my lesson, people. I have. Don't let them think that I'm, you know, oh, look at the face. But no, yeah, man, you have to compromise if you want to be with someone because it's like two planets trying to align or meet up with each other. Yeah. There's a give and a take.
You pretty much bring your world and somebody else's world together.
Yeah.
You have to, I think compromise has to be important is the fact of compromising can't change your base as a person.
Yeah.
But you can,
it's a give and
if
take,
it makes you, if it's just something that's an inconvenience, why not?
Yeah.
We change, we inconvenience ourselves all the time for shit that don't matter.
At all.
But we wouldn't make it a situation where we
for this person that we really genuinely
that we're
love.
saying that we care about.
Y'all
We're saying that we love.
Yeah.
Huh?
We want to have some fun with this real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so just be honest.
Okay.
And if you can't be honest, just say you can't be honest, and we'll go, or say comment, and we'll go to the next.
I'm gonna
question.
be honest.
Okay.
Fuck it. I don't care.
Was it funner being single or being married?
I was not. And I'll go first. I've never been single for a long time.
Okay. But
so when you say single, not before being married,
like, okay, did you ever have a time period where you just did whatever you want, wild out, and had a lot of fun versus being married? Now you're like, damn, I can't do that no more.
Granted, I'm in a weird situation because I have the most fun with my wife. Okay. For the most part, like as far as like being a person, you trash as fuck.
I don't know why you looking over here. I can't answer that question.
Okay.
Being single was fun.
Are you afraid that you won't have the same amount of fun you have now if you were in a relationship?
Ooh, that's a good question.
No, I don't.
Really?
So you would be able to compromise not doing something you really like if your partner.
Chris, are you asking about sleeping with other people? Is that what this question is?
No.
Because it's always fun.
I'm just talking about normal stuff.
With a bunch of people.
Like, okay, you can wake up and go do whatever you want.
Yes,
right?
the fuck you can.
We can't do that. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Is it better to be able to just do what you want, not have to worry about it, or have to talk to somebody?
Like you can have friends. Like check this out.
You can have friends over whenever you want.
You can have a girl that's a friend and tell a story and not have to preface it.
Yeah,
this is a girl that's your coworker.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to if I'm going to begin this conversation about something that happened at work, there's this girl or this woman at work
that I work with. She's a coworker.
And you stop and you stare at her like, I'm gonna finish the story
because I had that happen.
That's what I meant by
I've
fun.
had that
Doing
happen.
What you want.
I've had that happen with me because weirdly enough, my god sister, me and her are tight like Julio and Raimundo. Me and her call all the time. But the girl I was with, the nurse practitioner, she would make that face of who is that? I was like, that's my god sister Mari.
Ain't no god sisters.
And for her, y'all ain't never did nothing. That questioning, y'all had did something.
Always like, that.
No, I literally know this girl since my inception. Like. Her granddaddy Cat Eye used to stay up the street from me. Yeah. We played with Tonka trucks, jump rope.
I think females. Okay, since you talk about that, is it easier for males to have a female friend and women to have male friends?
Neither. If you're in a relationship, it's neither.
I will say this though. And I
got to answer my own question.
There's no new friends of the opposite sex.
Oh yeah,
I can go for that.
I think that's Because if so, my wife, if she has a guy friend before we were together,
that's off limits. You can't really do nothing.
Yeah. What am I going to do? Tell him that can't be your friend?
Because he was there before you, and if you fuck up, he's probably going to be there after.
So my question is that now who's this new nigga that's your friend? Yeah, that's your best? No, that shit wouldn't work for me.
Yeah, you can.
But I like you. I do enjoy having fun with my wife. So I'm not gonna say it was fun, but it's way easier to do what I want without having to talk to somebody else. That's just obvious.
It's true because you can go, obvious. You can come and go. Because I'm one of those people. I'm sporadic.
That's the hard part about being with somebody as a married person.
Yeah.
You have.
But then again, I probably wouldn't like that because sometimes I could run. Yeah, I need to sit my ass down.
But like you said, there's somebody there to balance you or better you in a certain aspect,
and I could run that by them.
You could end up with a person who's an introvert and don't like doing stuff. That could be a deal breaker if you find that out later on down the line. You never know.
But my personality, I get a lot. Often than not, I get people out of their shells.
No, that's good.
Like, cause I'm goofy, silly once you get to know me. Okay. And like I'm infectious, if you will.
I got a question that I think I know. I asked myself this earlier and I couldn't find like the right answer for it, so I decided just not answer it, and I just wanted to see what y'all would say.
Okay.
You still single, right?
Yes.
So how would you know? This is a question you can answer too. I can answer. Y'all out there can answer for yourself. How do you know when you met the one?
I don't know, because to me it wouldn't be like a fairy book. It'd be something like how you said earlier. You guys, we got to go through these trial and tribulations together to figure it out. I have to find out if it's a solid foundation. I don't know.
Is that a fairy tale or what's that question called? Like an infinity question where it's not really a real answer to it?
I think it's an infinity question.
I can say for me how I know is that if you can not be okay with this person being there tomorrow, not dying or anything like that, but like saying like, it'd be all right if I'd be okay if this person just wasn't in my life anymore.
But see, my outlook about that comment right there is completely different because of my experience. I've now conditioned myself to be okay no matter what.
Yeah. Because how I look at it, I'm with him on that because
you put a guard up though.
not even a guard. It's more of I got to protect my mental health.
That's a guard,
but it's a necessary guard in all aspects.
Is it necessary right now?
Yes.
I don't have it up now, or I don't walk around with it. But if something was to happen, I would know how to deal with it.
I would be devastated.
I would be too, but
that's what I'm saying.
I would never let what happened to me mentally before happen to me now again. That's all.
The way I think about it is this: if some tragic event comes and you die, or if you say,
different.
Hold on, but this is the way I think about it. I've been living 32 years on this earth without you. Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to live without you if something happens, whether you die. You say, hey, this isn't for me. Even though you brought such euphoria to my life, I will have to pick myself up and go on. So
I'm going to be fucked up.
No,
I'm being honest.
I'm going to be,
but like you said, like,
when you said being okay, I'm thinking up here.
But the difference is that
because I'm going to go through my mourning phase. Yeah. I'm going to mourn. I'm going to, whether it was a breakup.
Those emotions going to come.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm talking about up here when I say be okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be okay.
My difference is that me, again, we talking about situations. My situation is 100%. Because I would have not just lost my wife, I would have lost my best friend.
Yeah. So would you love again? That's what we want to know.
Oh, that's a better question.
Would you be able to love?
I think it would be foolish to say right now if something happened. I think it would be foolish to say no.
Yeah.
I think that would be.
It would obviously
take
time.
Say, oh no, never.
Yeah, it would take time.
But now if I'm like 75 years old.
Fuck that. No.
I'm going to
bunny ranch. Fuck that.
10, 15 years we got and go.
Shit, I'm trying to end this quick.
Because if Oprah come around, she might brighten up your day again.
You feel me? But if I think it would be foolish to say that you wouldn't fall in love.
You said you don't know. You won't know until you go through certain trials and tribulations. What's the fair answer? Mm-hmm. What about you? Do you think like there's a way to know somebody's quote unquote the one? And that's a good answer, honestly. Like you have to go through that stuff. It's not just like
because to me. Not to cut you off, Cliff, but we gotta go through some stuff for me to have that yearning for you. Because
that's a mature answer. You know, everybody believe in love at first sight, which I don't get it.
I want to be clear though.
We need
don't
flesh.
have to go through like bad shit.
No.
No.
Experience life. With
we gotta go through some like
life stuff.
Yeah, we gotta.
Like I gotta wake up next to you and realize I don't hate seeing you next to me. Like,
that's the
moving in with somebody is so different.
I tell people that all the time. I have to be comfortable with your presence, just you being around me.
That's it.
Like
I gotta be cool with you farting, and I'm not getting mad.
Hold on, even
that's
better.
how I feel.
Even better after I've came. and I'm
that
sober.
That clarity is different.
And I look at you and I'm like, I feel comfortable enough to go to sleep next to this person
and telling them shit. Like, see me, my wife knows shit about me. Then
boy,
absolutely nobody else knows. Like it's that
that vein in your head popping because you might know one of those secrets.
No, not even that. He sent us a clip one time. I think it was a TikTok where the dude was arguing with his wife.
Oh my god!
And she said, "That's why I put my dildo in your ass and you came everywhere, bruh." He was like, "You said you would never say that."
But see, look, because I know, and I've never ever done that.
Hey, I'm gonna find the clip. It wasn't us. I'm gonna find the clip and I'll put it in the video.
That or anything. But I think
Cliff, how you living out here in these streets?
Oh my
Cliff?
god,
that's what it is, baby. It's 2021, y'all boys.
You flew.
But listen. I think about it. I know that Britt, the things that I would tell her, you know, water is nourishment for you. You can't describe the taste of it. You can't describe the way wind looks or anything like that, but you know it's there. You know water has a taste.
Yeah, it's just all these things.
A solid. It's just there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know that this person that it's all those combinations of I can trust this person implicitly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can be there with them. I don't have to say a word to them. I'm comfortable. I'm safe. Like what you mentioned about being safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And being safe isn't just physical form. It's like, it's just a piece of it. You just know.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know, and there is that fine line of thinking you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thinking you know versus actually knowing.
Oh, yeah.
Because sometimes we think we know something.
When you think you know something.
Sometimes we think
even in a negative aspect. You think you know something, but when you find out, it feels worse or it feels better. Like when you get that reassurance.
Yeah.
Or that negative, what you don't want. But
it's like water, man.
Like the Band-Aid thing. You can pull it off fast or pull it off slow.
Still got to do it.
Yeah. You're going to go through it.
So,
but yeah, man.
Shout out to love. I love love.
Ladies, JJ is still single. He's looking. And he's our newest bachelor on. Let me stop. But yeah, I wasn't sure how to answer that question because, like I said,
then, like, not to cut you off, but like I'm like 3 times more faithful because I have no social media.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a case.
You don't have to worry about me sliding nobody.
That's why people curious about
you remember what happened last time?
Oh yeah.
So why you don't have it? It's almost as if you don't now. You're weird.
Yeah.
You can't be like I just don't.
You can't
care.
be who you are.
You can't be yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta pretend. Yeah. What did I hear somebody say that? People, you say you want to be different, but everybody says they want to be different, so just be yourself. Jay said that.
Yeah, he did.
That made sense. Oh yeah, shout out Jay. Anyway, but yeah, I was unsure how to answer that question, so I just was like, let me see what the guys got to say because I don't know. Like I thought I knew the first time, and obviously I thought.
Remember, I said it's a fine line.
It's a fine line.
Thinking. And
I don't even think that I thought it was that the first time. Honestly, I told you yesterday. I said if I could go back and ask my 21, 22-year-old self why am I getting married, I would not have an answer, bro.
Convenience.
I would not, and that's what it was. It was convenience.
Most that's what I tell people. I have that perspective about relationships. Most relationships are based out of convenience. The way where you live is based out of convenience from how far it is from your job, how far it is from your child's daycare. A lot of things are based in convenience. So often than not, relationships are based out of convenience.
I can't disagree because I've said that before. Like,
that's such a bleak outlook, y'all.
But hold on, think about it.
Now, love is real.
It is.
It is.
But the beginning, like if you get stuck somewhere, it's because it's convenient or it's something that you don't have to work for no more.
But what if you go to work for something and then like that's where the whole thing rubs off? Because what if there is this initial spark and it's all this love, and then now you got to put it through the test? You know what I'm saying? Like now you've put it through the test instead of like if something ain't broke, you don't try to fix it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So like I think that's what happens with a lot of men and women in 2021 and times before is like we've got to see if it's real. I've got to wait. I've got to wait this out.
Yeah.
We were just talking about it earlier, JJ. The other shoe got to drop.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to jump in that pool, bro. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be all that shit.
The initial shock.
You got to just jump in and see what happens. And it could be shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because honestly,
but if it could be shitty, whether you jump in or not, it's going to be shitty regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because sometimes you got to do
it. What's meant for you is meant for you.
Yeah.
Facts. Shout out to love. Hey. Shout out to couples in love.
Timetable for you to introduce your girlfriend to us?
I like this guy. I like that. Whenever she pops up and appears.
Okay.
How soon are you introducing your girl?
As soon as she pops up and appears. Well,
what's your timeline for the boys?
I was going to ask you though. I don't want to ask you.
We'll talk. Okay. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
And it's like yada 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 blase squad.
I'm talking to this. That's when you pull out the phone. And you say,
I'm talking.
Like, all right, I'm gonna build the confidence to show my boys my girl. All right. Hey, y'all, boy, what y'all think about this one right here?
Your girl around your boys
or how about this?
Time?
Whenever we do like an event,
not really, because Britt.
We already
out.
You don't count, bro.
Whenever we do like an event with the BTY, bigger than you, I'll bring it in.
Okay.
If we have one, because me being the secretary, I have to be there.
Yeah.
So I'm be like, hey, it's someone I wanted you to introduce guys to.
If you feel comfortable enough to do that, then I know you serious.
Yeah.
And I'll do everything to support you because you're a good dude, bro. Yeah. And like Cliff said, man, love is love, bro. When you find the person that like matches you, it's fire.
But the reason why I say it's based out of convenience, but who's traversing the seas to go see that woman? Or who's traversing the seas to go see that man?
That's too you taking the fun out of it.
I get what you're saying, but I'm
taking the fun. You cannot think that in that situation.
I know you can't. I know we can't, but think about it. What's de jure and de facto in theory and in practice?
I hear you, but you just got to jump in, bro. You
got to let it happen. If I wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't know what I know now about myself, let alone how to handle certain stuff in relationships. So I'm appreciative of the lessons. I wish I would have not learned them the way I did, but I didn't have that perfect fairy tale.
I want to ask JJ this question because I can't ask you this question. I will not answer it. No.
Oh.
Is there a person in your past?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, thank you. Who you feel that you didn't take that right step and it could have been somebody that
Mush Pop.
Shout out Mush Pop.
Okay.
Hey, Mush Pop.
So you feel
You gonna spin the block, or is it?
would that have been a situation? Was that a situation?
I don't know if it's off the table.
Would you be willing to find out if it's off the table?
Yeah, I would.
So
Yeah.
this is the moment now. We're gonna spin the block back on that.
You might as well.
This is it. So you do have
What's
a
for you is for
situation
you.
where it was one. Is she a one that got away? Is it one that it just kind of wasn't the right time? Like,
I think it wasn't the right time. It was maturity that needed to be had on both parts. Because certain things I was more advanced on, and certain things she was more advanced on. And
Like
in
folding
both
clothes.
situations, like both situations, I was like, yeah,
I got you in that one. That was a good one.
I tried not to laugh at that serious ass moment.
exactly. This
My bad,
guy,
my bad,
It's like in both situations. Well, with both parties, we told lies that we didn't need to tell.
Right,
I'm like,
but y'all know that now.
yeah,
So y'all ain't dead.
but we don't speak, and I don't have a number on this person. Don't have an address. Like that.
See if you have
Yeah.
social media, you can find her.
Facts, real easy.
I'm cool on that.
I mean,
So
it
we
might
have
be
Social
worth
media
it.
thing.
It might be worth it just
Chris,
to find
don't
her.
answer that question.
What happened?
That's a terrible question.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Oh,
I
hold-
can answer it. No.
And then there was the other one, the nurse practitioner. I recently found out that they were engaged, but they've only been engaged after knowing this person for 3 months.
She jumped in. Maybe
Yeah.
it was worth it.
Maybe so, but for me, I felt some type of way about it. But then I had to process it and think, why did I leave this person? I left this person solely because the way she knew love was when seeing her parents. Her parents used to fight like cats and dogs. And the way that she would talk to me, and like, I'm thinking to myself, if you were a man, you wouldn't have the ability to talk to me like that.
Yeah.
'Cause
Communication is key, but you got to communicate the correct way.
And then that's the thing. I told her, look, the next time you talk to me in that manner, I'm going to leave you. So I left. And then when I heard about it, I thought to myself, dang, did I mess up something? Should I have stayed there to help this person get through this? But that was a deal breaker for me. I talked with one of my colleagues, Mangione. Mangione was like, if that was a deal breaker for you, leave them, because you wouldn't want to her daughters to see you in an aggressive form with her, and vice versa, because that goes down, that trickles down into them, because they normalize a man putting his hand on a woman when that shouldn't happen. A woman shouldn't put her hands on a man either. That's not to be normalized. We should
So
talk
it's safe
through
to
it.
say you kind of removed yourself from what could have been a toxic
Exactly,
situation.
because
Well, I'm glad you're not
Yeah.
with her, bro. That sounds bad.
yeah.
But the other one,
Yeah, I think you should try it. all she can say is no. All that can happen
Thanks,
is
that's
it
all
don't
that
work
happens.
out, and
They
you
gonna
back
say
you in
no.
the same spot anyway. So
Yeah.
if it was real and you feel like it was genuine in your heart, I would try it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I didn't. I don't have any old flames that I missed out on.
yeah, but
That
then you
also-
wouldn't be talking.
Yeah, exactly. Not on air. Anyhow.
No.
What?
No.
Happy wife, happy
Right.
life.
Yeah.
Man, happy spouse, happy house. We both happy. That's the only way it work. Yeah. I don't play that one-sided stuff.
Happy wife, happy life.
Let me stop. I know that's how it is.
Trying to get points,
man,
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think it was a good episode. I wish we would had the full crew, but you know,
Yeah, man.
it's all good. Hopefully,
Corey's busy, man.
Yeah, he's busy,
He's
man.
doing all
his
those
thing.
things.
But before we finish, though, I want to jump into reviews. Y'all watch anything or read anything new?
I'm watching Dexter's new season.
I got to go back and watch the original Dexter.
Fire. It's way
Speaking
better.
of Dexter, Ozark come out next month.
Ooh, for real?
Season 4, January 21st.
I've been waiting on it.
Yeah, sorry to jump.
That's one show I haven't watched yet.
For
Yeah,
real?
I know,
Oh,
I'm
boy,
tripping.
it's binge worthy.
Yeah, I'm
It's
tripping.
basically as good as I'm tiptoeing the line, but it's just as good as Breaking Bad. Yeah.
Okay.
It's on
I'll
that
take
level.
Ooh, we
I
were
like
right
that
there. I
review.
wanted to jump.
I was gonna
No,
say
that's
it,
fine. I'll take
Yeah.
that.
but I
It's
didn't.
really-
Because I
I'll
was
take
late
that.
to Breaking Bad, and I was mad that I was late.
Man,
too.
because it like at first Breaking Bad starts off slow.
so slow, and I'm like,
slow.
eh. When that bitch pick up,
It grabs you.
but
I,
Dexter, they say he Heisenberg ain't got nothing on Dexter.
Oh, that boy Dexter cold. Dexter, cold motherfucker. I watch Insecure. I'm an Insecure.
Yes,
fan.
Of course.
I'm only
Everybody.
on episode 3 though. I got to get 4 and 5. I think 5.
I'm
dropped
waiting
yesterday.
for a boo thing so we can do that. Like watch boo thing. I'm waiting on you so we can watch Insecure together.
great show.
Dexter.
I watched from season 1. That's a great
Yeah,
show.
I have to.
Everything.
Britt put me on. Britt, my wife actually watched her YouTube series.
Yeah, I remember
was
that.
A fan of her YouTube series, so she put me on. I was like, okay, let's see this. And it was one of those shows where you're like, man, I'm not gonna like this. And
That's on fire, bro.
I was
It's
locked
fire.
because it's so
Tuned in.
relatable.
It's so relatable.
Yes.
Dog. So relatable. That's the funniest thing about it. It's so relatable.
It's somebody who looks like you that's telling your story
representation.
in an
Right.
authentic
You can
voice.
literally feel like you're there.
And they're like successful in the sense of what's really crazy is like Issa in comparison to some of her friends in the prior seasons.
Yeah.
she wasn't looked at as she didn't look at herself as successful.
She just had
But
like
there
a normal
are so
job.
many people on the outside. If Issa just knew how many people looked up to her or would think like, yo, Issa, you went to fucking Stanford, you know, as a character in the show, like that's a big deal. And it's so crazy how the show explains it like with people of color that are black and it's comparisons just get put across the board.
It's a fire show, bro.
So it's good, man. Shout out to Insecure, bro. That's a great show.
I still forgot. I haven't watched King Richard yet. The most recent thing that I finished was You, like I talked about. I haven't watched King Richard and I haven't watched Cowboy Bebop. I haven't watched those 2 yet. So they on my list. I don't know what I was watching over the weekend, but I think it was old. I know it was something on Paramount, but I can't remember.
I watched the old movie the other day. If y'all watch like
I was watching Avatar. That's what I was watching.
the movie with Michael Fassbender, the Steve Jobs movie.
I haven't watched that one yet.
I fucking love that movie because I'm hella nostalgic. So it goes from like the 3 releases that he had, his biggest releases.
Oh, Larry June. I'm listening to Larry June.
Shout out to Larry June, bro.
Yes.
You already know.
Yeah. What?
Music nuts right here.
Yeah, bro. Larry June.
Larry June
Listen to
goes
what
hard.
you on, cuz.
I'm still listening to Don
Cali.
album.
He's like Dom Kennedy.
Yeah.
His voice is very Dom Kennedy
Larry
like.
I'm still listening to Donda album. I think the album is way better than Certified Lover Boy. If we comparing the two, that's just my personal opinion. More replay value.
I can go for
I
that.
don't know if it has more replay
To me, it does.
value.
Sonically. The beats.
Sonically.
It's
yes,
got a
yes.
great production.
Production.
It's Kanye wet.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
high
Kanye
five, high five.
production,
Yeah.
bruh.
It's nothing you can
know?
do Kanye in production.
Kanye production, but
Sorry about the mic.
Also, I don't like what Drake. He ain't really talking about nothing on that album.
It's
I'm not gonna lie.
he's a parody of himself.
He's not really talking about nothing.
Drake, man.
I know, but that's
Drake.
He
Bro.
He doing Certified Lover Boy
You
stuff.
can turn on any Drake album and get that. I feel, and I feel like that's not one of his best albums.
His best album was the one when The Weeknd gave him half of his material.
Which one?
Thank Me Later.
Think
It was
Later's
the
his
black.
first album.
It was
No,
the
it's
black.
not.
Yeah, that's
Thank Me
it.
Later is
It's
his
the first
first
album. That's
No.
his debut album.
So Far Gone's the first album. Granted, it was a mixtape. We could talk about
Boy,
something.
I was about to get on your head. You know you ain't gonna do
okay.
this music shit with me
All
right
right,
now.
so
was it
Take Care. Take Care.
Take care. Oh,
That was a great album.
Yeah.
Or Views was good too.
Loving the
Take-
Crew.
listen. Thank Me Later is okay. Thank
So
Me
Far
Later-
Gone better than Thank Me Later. And that's a mixtape.
Oh yeah, 100%. Take Care is immaculate.
Yes.
That
Take
is
Care.
Tuscan Leather.
Views.
That is an immaculate
Shit.
shit.
Over My Dead Body.
The blue.
That's the one with Kendrick. The one with Kendrick on the feature.
Oh no, that
Oh, Over My Dead Body is
No.
on Take Care.
yeah.
Which Kendrick got the song on Take
You're
Care
talking
too.
about damn,
In the
Underground
Cascades.
Kings. Underground Kings.
Yeah.
what the fuck was the album with the blue? Nothing was the same.
Nothing was
No,
the same.
same.
That one was good too.
Yes.
With the heads on it.
I love you.
Drake.
I
got
love you
some shit.
He
enough.
got some shit.
Shout out to Drake, bro.
But Certified Love Boy ain't it. That's just me. Anyway.
I can go for that.
Yeah, I haven't been listening to this. I've been reading NFT stuff. It's about boring. So I ain't going to even bore y'all with that.
I get the idea of NFT.
That's dumb.
It
silly.
don't make no sense, but people said the same thing about the internet 10, 20 years
make
ago.
sense because
If you can get money
it's
off
an
of it.
original piece of something.
Yeah.
We all know originality. And
When it comes to artwork, I understand it.
exclusivity is important. So if I make an online picture and it's the original one, it's the one copy that I made. You now own. I get it because we could say I can screenshot it and I can have it on my phone. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
But you can also buy a copy of the Mona Lisa. It doesn't make the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, that's true.
I need to be able to wear
For
it.
the future that we're going into,
I still don't understand it.
I don't understand it either. That's why I've been reading stuff on it, but it's definitely going to be prominent and it's going to be like a way of the world soon. So before my kids old enough to have to deal with it, at least I want to be able to teach them. Hopefully I can. That's how I look at it. That's why I'll be paying attention
I
to stuff.
think about Orson Welles' 1984 Another brick in the wall.
I know we told Will Smith to shut the fuck up last episode.
Shut
the fuck up!
There is a petition going on to get them to stop sharing
11,000
stories.
signatures.
But bro, we need you because our robot about to come to life. Have y'all seen the robot that woke up? And they can have babies now, some kind of way?
Yeah, they have technology where it reproduces now. It's not...
So we can't cure AIDS.
No, they won't cure AIDS because there's no money in that.
Okay.
Or they do have a cure and they haven't given it to us.
Or they killed Dr. Sebi because he had it. Anyway, that's just me.
All I know is they did a form of reproduction, which is a type of budding that they did with like these nanite cells.
It don't make no sense. Will Smith, we need you to fight the robots.
That shit look a little scary. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They got a robot dog in what, DC? They got a gun on his back or some shit like that.
Man, that's that damn Black Mirror episode, bro.
Bro,
I mean, fuck
this shit weird, bro. All I know is the governor we got ain't going for that shit, so it ain't gonna happen in Florida.
Yeah, thank you.
We
need Republicans.
We picked and chose again.
Well, this might work out in our favor with that pick and chose.
I saw somebody tweet post under World Star comments that they bring Trump back. That shit was so funny, dog.
It doesn't matter if he comes
it's not gonna
back
make a
or
difference.
doesn't.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Yeah.
But yeah,
the noodles in the pot already.
Right.
Y'all got any shout outs before we get out of here?
Just want to shout out Jackie. Yeah.
That's the artist you did the video with. Okay, got you. And yeah, when the video drop, man, send us a link so we can check it out.
Most definitely
acting
will.
debut.
I don't have any shout outs, but shout out to the listeners, to the viewers. Thank you, Chris, for having me. JJ, thank you.
Y'all know how it is.
Corey, shout out to BTY.
Thank y'all for following us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Y'all know how it goes. Instagram.
Subscribe
listening to us. Subscribe, man. If you listen to our show and you like it and you don't share it, that's fucked up.
Because we know y'all be getting the hygiene tips with the soap,
man. Definitely,
and the wash rags,
and liking Brittany Renner's photos
straight up.
So y'all can give us a share and a like and all that good stuff, man.
You know what it is.
And y'all know I am Chris again. This is Sophisticated Ignorance. Each and every Wednesday, with your phone, on your tablet, on your computer, somewhere you can press play. Go ahead and listen to that thing, man. Get in the classroom and tap in, man. Until next time, peace.